Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your June 2022 reading. All right, I hope you have been well, and I've returned from a little bit of a break, and I'm very excited to read for you again. Okay, Cancer, let's see what is going on. All right, so I want to announce that I am doing a draw for a free personal reading, and that draw will be made and announced on June 28th, which is a new moon. And what a great time to do a reading for someone. And all you need to do if you wish to be entered is in the comments section, just simply write, "I am worthy of." And, really it is a positive affirmation for you, worthy of whatever. And of all good things, of course, Cancer. But, it lets me know that you would like to be entered. And it's, nothing wrong with putting it out there about positive affirmations for yourself. Okay, Cancer, let's see what is going on. All right. Shuffled those, and that's great. Let's start with the overall energy, please, for Cancer. Overall energy for Cancer Spirit. All right. Let's see what's happening. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you. All right, what is your overall energy? What's the overall activity? Stage is, ooh, ding, ding. Okay, Cancer. Oh my goodness, interesting. Nothing will come of the situation. Void, of course, moon. So, interesting message. So this can go both ways. Take it as it resonates, Cancer. But for some of you, you could be very concerned about a situation going off the rails. You could be very, there could be some disagreements. You might be worried about something. And for those of you where this particular message applies, there may be some commotion, but nothing's going to come of this. So it's not going to be as bad as you suspect. So I also kind of feel Tower reversed energy with this a little bit in terms of, avoiding a situation for some of you. So very interesting. For others of you, you may have been hoping for something to happen, kind of hoping against hope. And, unfortunately, maybe it won't come to the type of fruition that you hoped. Maybe you met someone over the weekend and it was kind of like, well, and then they didn't call, or you decided not to call them. So, maybe, it was just sort of a nice little interlude, okay, shall we say. But really what I'm feeling about this for most of you is that, something that you've been worried about, anxious about, is not going to happen, at least not in the way that you think. So, kind of mountain out of molehill energy. All right, let's see. What else? Let's clarify that, please. Let's clarify that for Cancer. So that's a very interesting message. Yeah, some of you could be very concerned about, I don't know, something going wrong. Let's get some more. What is the message? What further message about this? And then we're going to get into the tarot, Cancer. Okay. All right, let's see. For Cancer, nurture. Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Interesting. Yeah. So I kind of feel, again, if you've had a disappointment, okay, it wasn't meant to be. For others of you, again, you could be overworked, you could be tired, you could be overstressed for some of you. And, so your mind could be, the monkey mind could be working overtime and making you kind of imagine all sorts of, unwanted, um, potential future outcomes. And I just feel that there's definitely a call here to just to look after yourself and not let your mind run amok so much. Now, if there is a situation that requires your attention, then by all means pay attention to it, and and therefore you'll be able to subvert, a disastrous outcome. And I say disastrous very lightly. Okay, brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. So for some of you, this is also about changing course. It's like maybe one thing hasn't, worked out quite the way you want, but you've got a different idea, and so you're taking a different track. Okay, let's get going into the tarot and let's see what is happening. And for some of you, I kind of feel like, again, you may be kind of worrying about, this outcome. And for others of you, it's like, yeah, if you were thinking like, oh, somebody isn't going to support, or, oh my gosh, that's not going to happen. It's like, no, you're definitely going in the right direction here. So keep going. But also, if you're overstressed, tired, kind of pessimistic thinking, just make sure that you're, getting the rest and exercise, eating well, looking after yourself, Cancer. I know that you can worry quite a bit. And so we want to watch that, because, with that tendency to concern yourself, you can really wear yourself down. All right. But sounds to me like, you're on the right track, and whatever you're worried about, happening, looks to me like it won't. So that's good news. Some of you may be very relieved to hear that. Okay, let's see what the tarot has for you, Cancer. Let's see. All right, let's go. Spirit, guide, angels. Okay. And let's see. I'll take 4, please. Let's get 4 cards for Cancer. Oof. Okay, 4 cards for Cancer for June 2022, please. For Cancer. Okay. Whoa, talk about worry. Look at that. Yes. So some of you have really been concerned about a situation. Wow. But fortunately, the good news is this is the end. So for some of you, if you haven't seen it already, this could be confirmation that, yeah, it's over, it's done. The worst is behind you now. And, nothing more will come of this situation. So, if some of you were worried about repercussions, backlash, or something on a situation, it's the end here. So I'm happy to see that for you. And again, with that 10 of Swords, that's really worrying about a lot of things. So for some of you, definitely, yeah, you're anxious. Something's going on there. Let's see some more. I don't know what I'm feeling. Cancer, it's almost like, either somebody was, kind of out to steal your glory, your thunder, and that really hurts you. So if somebody's maybe trying to take your idea, take your glory at work, etc., you could be concerned that, you did all the work on it, and they're going to be the ones to present it to the boss, or someone's, relationship scenario here. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Holy cow. Whew. Cancer. This is the devil here. So again, some of you can be very trapped in your thinking right now, feeling very trapped in a situation. Yikes. I'm going to just get some more cards on the table before we go down this road here, Cancer. Wow, Cancer. I do. I just feel that no matter what's going to come up here, I feel that, your worst fears are not going to be realized. I feel that there is definitely a way out. Let's just keep going here. It's for Cancer, Spirit, Cancer. What's happening for Cancer? What is your message for Cancer, please? 2 more cards. 2 more cards. Okay, whoa, okay, that one wanted to come out. Whoa, easy. Okay, all the energy's getting all riled up here, Cancer. Okay, what do we have? Ace of Material. Nice. And, okay, and Page of Emotions. Okay, good. All right, so Interesting, interesting. So, Ten of Voices, we all know Ten of Swords. It's the end of a very challenging situation. Some of you are finally breaking free from people, from a work situation, from relationship, from your own thoughts. It's also very possible. Um, because we have a new start here with the Ace of Pentacles, and it is in the upright, and I am reading reversals so with this deck. So I feel like it's like the worst, whatever situation has had you stuck, had you anxious, very disappointing. um, it's coming to an end here, and I think you realize that you're finally able to move away from this and start anew here. We've got, again, the Ace of Materials. So, this is new job, new job. It could be, a raise finally coming out of a situation that you needed. And we have the Hierophant. So for some of you, you could be going back to school. You could be, and I mean by what I mean by going back to school is that you could be starting some sort of course of education, online learning. You could literally be going to class, but there's just this energy of and of also learning personal lessons. So whatever you've gone through here, there's a lot going on, obviously different scenarios for each of you, but the end of a very controlling situation here. um, I like to see this ace though, because again, that is the start of something new here. And to have the the Hierophant here, this is going within as well. This is, listening to your guidance, listening to yourself, finding the right direction forward. I just feel that whatever you've come out of, and obviously it's going to be different for each of you, whatever you've come out of, Cancer, you do have a new start here. Could be a new relationship, possibly. Um, but you've learned from whatever this is. You've really had a growth. Um, like you've just expanded. You've learned from this. You're not the same person. You're not stuck in this energy anymore. I mean, some of you may still be kind of dealing with your emotions in an aftermath here, but interesting. So we have the Page of Emotions under the Ten of Voices. So I'm happy because, again, this is in the upright. So there is a new opportunity for something, happy, something joyful, something that speaks to you. And it's like a new opportunity for happiness here after, obviously a very, very dramatic ending. Let's keep going. Let's see what that's all about. Clarify the devil. For some of you, whoa, thank you. For some of you, you may have wanted to, leave a job, a situation that kind of held you back. And, you were worried. Maybe you sent out your resume. You hadn't heard anything back for a while. Others of you, maybe you wanted to move, put your resume in somewhere, or your resume, good heavens, put your application in somewhere. And, you were waiting, waiting, waiting. Finally, you've got the news. It allows you to move on, and you're wiser for it, for sure. The Chariot, nice. Look at that. These two count, they are the antithesis of each other here. Yeah, new opportunity for happiness, definitely after a very challenging situation. And we have the Chariot, which of course is control, movement, going towards your future, kind of at a, I just heard breakneck speed. It's kind of like for those of you who were held back with this devil energy, feeling trapped, that you couldn't get anywhere. It was very, very challenging for you, obviously. Now, finally, there's this new energy of moving forward. Queen of Inspiration under the Ace of Materials. Very nice. So, Queen of Wands. This is following your intuition. This is, bravely moving forward. The queen loves an adventure just as much as the knight and the king. She is, beautiful. She is very attractive, dynamic, can really make things happen. People full of grace. and she's in the upright. If it was in the reverse, that would be different. Now, this could be somebody that you're teaming up with, or somebody that you look to for guidance, respect. Could be a mentor, somebody who has blazed their own trails and could be showing you how to do the same. This queen could have offered you a new opportunity. So this could be your new boss or a new colleague, or somebody entering your life in some way. Could be, again, maybe, and it doesn't have to be a female, it can be anybody, honestly. This can definitely be, somebody in your family, somebody in your social circle, but it can also be you moving forward. I do feel like maybe you do have somebody actually kind of supporting you, kind of helping you with this new start. Cancer. So again, fire energy could be, doesn't have to be, but that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius possibly, but wow, doesn't that, they just have, they're just a fiery personality. People just, can't help but stare at them. They just, they just are lit from within, and beautiful. But I feel that, somebody here, you are moving forward. You've got some good news. You're able to move forward. Again, this can absolutely be yourself. Finally, it's like, yes, yes, after everything, my bright ideas, things that, I thought, were, maybe going to go wrong. Some of you, I kind of feel like you may have been waiting to see about I don't know why, maybe just for one of you, but, was someone going to take you to court or something like that? Or, I don't know, somebody wanted to do something to you here, and it kind of had you frozen in fear. I also feel, for some of you, but that's being wiped away, most definitely. And don't forget, it is the 10. It's an end of a cycle. End of it, we have a 10, and then we go right back to a 1, and you're breaking free from this energy that had you stuck, had you feeling trapped. Okay, tell me, clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant for Cancer, please. Okay, so we have the King of Swords in reverse, and we have the Six of Voices in reverse. So interesting here, Cancer. Because here you are thinking about what you're going to do with the Hierophant after this new start, this new opportunity. And I kind of feel like you are leaving. I actually feel like you might be having trouble leaving somebody behind here. But with the King of Voices in reverse, or somebody is, not letting you go in some way, you're still kind of connected to this. Because the Six of Voices is moving on, right? It's like leaving troubled water behind. So for some of you, you could just be leaving somebody who, was very gossipy, was very nasty. They're the ones who maybe, are not able to move forward in their own life. But I feel like you are here, Cancer. So interesting. Let's clarify further. Interesting story. Let's get some more on this. Oh dear, yeah, wow. Somebody really did. But like you're aware of what was going on. You were totally aware with the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Voices in reverse. It has all come out. And that was, what was very challenging. But, it's come to an end. And for some of you, it's this odd energy where you have this new start, and yet there is still some clinging. The past here, the recent past, is kind of clinging. Somebody is not prepared to let go of a situation, and I feel that that's kind of what has you, very stressed at the moment, and really, yeah, I feel that somebody here, I feel like somebody really tried to control you. Again, with the King of Swords in reverse, that is somebody who is very tricky, who is kind of nasty. They use they're very calculating and cunning, but for all the wrong reasons. And that is exactly what the Seven of Voices is. But you're aware of whatever it was that they were trying to do here, Cancer. Again, I feel, you know what, I'm going to card on nothing will come of this situation. Death reversed. Wow. Yeah, I feel like this is about to come to pass. This is almost over. You just could be exhausted waiting for this to finally come to a conclusion, but it is. I'm telling you, it absolutely is. With the Ten of Voices, that's the end of something. You're not healed from it yet, though. And, again, you could still be feeling slightly trapped, but there is a new start here. There absolutely is a new start with the Ace of Materials in the upright, with the Chariot in the upright, the Page of Emotions in an upright. I feel like somebody is giving you some news to help you move forward here, to help you, break away from this. And you're, very pensive about this past situation. You're definitely learning from it. Interesting. And you're like, great, yeah, am I ever? Huh. All right, let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Spirit guides, clarify the center quad. And by knowing about this, by this coming out, it does free you. For some of you, you could have been waiting to, finally hear the truth about a situation. Look at that. Nine of Materials, beautiful in the upright. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, this is you being free. Look at how happy this person is. Look at that. They are like arms open. Things are good. It's the Nine of Pentacles. This is like standing on your own 2 feet, feeling good. You've got money. You've got resources. If this was in the reverse, it would be a different story, but it's in the upright. So for some of you, it's like finally you're free. You could be waiting for the outcome of a divorce, or again, a business dealing, or you could be watching your friend go through this or your family go through this, and you're very concerned for them. Definitely somebody was not very nice to you in the past here, Cancer. What else, Spirit? What else? Clarify the last quad. Ooh, okay. Two of Inspiration. Finally being able to move forward. It's like, you kind of saw your future and you've been waiting with this in the upright. It's like, okay, what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do going forward? But now you can. The waiting is over and you're able to take a step forward. Oh, wow. You're breaking free from something, that's for sure. Something that really held you back. Goodness, Cancer. My ears just started ringing like crazy. Wow. My left ear. All right. Clarify Seven of Voices in reverse and Nine of Materials. Knight of Voices, yes. Now you can take action. You've got the information that you need and you're able to move forward. Yes. It's like, I feel like, for some of you, somebody obviously was trying to go against you here, Cancer. And, I think you felt that whatever they were going to do, it's not as bad as you imagined. It might have been not great, obviously, but I think it's not as bad as you imagine here, because I do see you feeling good. Finally. Again, breaking free, being able to stand on your own. But this Knight of Voices coming in, whatever this reveal here is, that had you held back, I do feel, obviously, it sets you free in some way, even if the news was bad, or not great. It wasn't wanted news. It's a very interesting reading, Cancer. Okay. Ace, Page of Voices in reverse. I do feel finally like all of the gossip has stopped. And, we're not engaged in any of that anymore. Any back and forth, he said, she said. whatever this is has come to an end. And for some of you, this just could have been, malicious gossip in your circle or at work, whatever, take it as it resonates. A lot of swords energy in here in terms of, like we've got the 10, we've got the King of Voices in reverse, we've got the Knight of Voices in the upright, which thank goodness, because that is action as well. It can be news, but it's the ability to finally take action. I feel like somebody comes in to help save the day here and set you free. So this Knight could absolutely be paralegal. It could be definitely somebody who defends you in some way as well. And it's almost like whatever they say, it's the final, and it puts an end to whatever this gossip could have been. Yeah, somebody very immature, behaving very badly, but it's like, yeah, Four of Emotions. Yeah, that really goes with nothing will come of this situation. For some of you, again, with the Four of Emotions, Four of Cups in the upright, that's where it's like, yes, you've got the opportunity all around you. You can see the very perforated cup that our person is sitting in, and it's kind of like focusing on the negatives, the things that haven't gone right, instead of seeing the bigger picture of, yes, you know what, there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is light at the end of the tunnel here. I'd like actually to clarify the Muse of Voices and the Six of Voices in reverse. Can I just have a card on that? I want specifically on that. Or two. Whoa. Okay. I like it though. Yeah. So for some of you, this is definitely a separation with, again, whoever. Could be romance, personal, business, etc. With the Lovers here, it's like, no, I've chosen not to continue with this scenario, even though somebody may kind of want to keep you stuck. Maybe they're telling you, oh no, it's not what you think, things are, da da da. Interesting, but no, eight of voices in reverse, which is fabulous. The Eight of Swords in reverse, you're breaking free. You're like no longer stuck. So I do like to see that person may want to, keep you stuck to the situation, but you're like not having it. You're absolutely not having it. You have seen the truth with the Seven of Voices in reverse. It's like the truth has come out now, and you're able to move on. Wow. Goodness me. Cancer. Let's get into what else? Let's get some oracles on this here. For some of you, again, I feel like you're just absolutely fearing the very, very worst possible scenario. And fair enough. I mean, it looks very stressful. Oops, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. What did we say here? Parting ways. Wow. Whoops, there we go. Parting ways. Yeah. Okay. That's what this Lovers in reverse is about. It's like you're not having it. Somebody I feel really wants, whether this is business, again, take it as it resonates. It may be time to move on from this person or situation. Yeah, most definitely. And here we have unwavering faith. You are being asked to have faith in the unseen. Yeah. So for some of you, it could just be like, well, if I leave this person, like, will I ever find love again? Will I ever find a job again? Will I ever find, the lifestyle that I really want again? And that could have been the huge fear, even though things are not good, that, there's the fear, and that's very human. That's very fair. We all get anxious about the unknown. It's very difficult, but you have something new and wonderful here. You've got, again, Page of Emotions. You've got some news coming in that will make you very happy. You've got an Ace of Pentacles, a new start. You have, going from being stuck and feeling controlled by a person or a situation. Bam, we have the Chariot. We're moving forward, and I love to see it when the Knight of Voices comes out with the Chariot here, because, the Chariot is like all these wild horses, and the charioteer is able to control all this energy, and have it move forward in one direction. And, I kind of feel like Pegasus here is sort of like, leading the charge with the Chariot, with that information, allowing things to move forward. And even though you don't see it right now, there is a better future. There is, Page of Emotions, this news coming in, this offer coming in. Here it is. It's that big cup that you don't see, because, you've been very busy focusing on, the challenge at hand. And again, Cancer, that's fair enough. But Cancer, you are so sensitive, and, you worry. Like, I mean, you just, you want the best for everybody and for yourself. And sometimes you put yourself last. And I feel like when you start looking after yourself with this nurture card here from Archangel Gabriel, make sure you nurture yourself. You're going to start to feel better, and you're going to start to see that there is definitely, obviously, clearly a light at the end of the tunnel here. All right, so let's keep going. What else, Spirit? All right. So if this is a work situation for you, a work and or personal, let's do work first. Career, finances. Okay. I mean, for some of you, yes, it could be, situation, romance, etc., job. For others of you, this could be, retiring, you know, um, anxious about that. It's like, well, what am I going to do? What does retirement look like? Although I really feel, obviously, for the majority of you, this is a situation that needs to definitely come to an end. It was obviously very painful here. So with that 10 of Swords, and, somebody here does not want to let you go, though. And I think that's the big challenge. It's almost like they don't really say stay, whether this is work or personal. Cancer, they don't really say stay, but they also don't say go. And it kind of holds you stuck a little bit here. Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. And spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Wow. Okay, so two things here for some of you. If this is a job, career situation, or even a personal situation, some of you may have wanted to pursue, spiritual studies, etc. Um, you know, or start your own business, counseling, different things. Do workshops, share your knowledge. Doesn't matter what environment, what industry. You could have been held back thinking you needed to stay at a particular job. No, it's okay. You can move forward here. I mean, put all your ducks in a row, Cancer, but you can move forward here. I also feel that, you do have the support of somebody. I kind of feel like for many of you, this Queen of Wands energy in the upright, this is somebody very dynamic whose example you can follow, who kind of leads you, kind of mentor type energy, whether this is a boss or, somebody you could even team up with possibly. Could also be a counselor. And for others of you, you may find your support through, I did see as well, I mean, the Hierophant energy here. Some of you, learning something, taking courses. Others of you, this is you are the Hierophant, and you are, the one who is teaching other people, etc. Because, you would have so much to share, so much to teach, Cancer, based on, everything that you've gone through. It's kind of like you have a catalog of lessons learned from, your different, your steps through life. And very interesting there. Okay. Very interesting. I'm going to have one more on that. But, if you're worried, if this is about work and you're, transitioning from one job, one company, one scenario, you are supported 100%. Okay. Again, others of you, and actually, this Queen of Inspiration, as I was saying, is your mentor, etc. She could be your spiritual, he, she, they can be your spiritual teacher. And that is what, kind of helps heal you. You could be going to, get Reiki. You could be, attending classes and learning more about, how the 3D plays out because of our spiritual connection and our understanding of it and working with that. Okay. And you are very in tune, Cancer. You don't give yourself enough credit for how, psychic you are. Oh my goodness, counseling. Look at this. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So again, some of you definitely could be going, sharing your story with other people. Others of you will definitely benefit through counseling in order to, help you move through this very painful end here. I feel like, um, boy, I feel like you were really tested here. I think whatever happened took a lot of you to the brink. And of course, that's why you're so anxious. Um, you know, I get it. I do. I totally get it. And again, I feel it's like that anxiety is because, this is, it's kind of like this needs to end. And it's just, somebody's dragging it, forward, not putting an end to this. And that's what I feel about this energy here, that there is somebody who, again, is kind of holding you. They're not committing either way. They're not saying get out, you're fired, or they're not saying you're hired, or yes, you're going to. I feel like somebody's keeping you hanging, but you eventually decide, forget it, I'm done. I see the truth. I'm no longer stuck. I'm out of here. And that's when we see these wonderful cards of going forward. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay. Um, Interesting. Some of you, again, if this is work or even if this is personal, I feel like some of you, again, because of what you've gone through, you are actually, moving toward a more spiritual type of career. Okay, again, by, you know, cataloging and learning from everything that you've gone through, now you are able to, use your experience, your learning, your understanding from it. How you've grown. It's like, wow, I look back, I was here and now I'm here. And you can use that information to help and guide others as well. All right, whoops, let me get, if this is romance, let's just get a few words here, because you do have something new coming in too for some of you, and you may not have seen that, definitely, as very strongly indicated here. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at this. Parting ways. The death card, finally, letting something go here. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So regardless of what area of your life this is in, Cancer, if you were afraid that you would never get a job, that you would never find another romance, that you would never find another home, that you would never feel good again, and that's why you were hanging on, not you yourself could have had a, difficulty letting this go, as well. I feel like you were waiting for somebody else to make the decision for you. That's not happening. You need to make that decision, I think, for most of you. For others of you, obviously, it can be the reverse. Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading, Cancer. Some of you could have been holding on, thinking that I can't let go because I don't know what else is out there. And yeah, it's okay. It really is. I'm not saying that it's not going to be hard. I'm not saying that you're not going to, have moments, because that is life. But there's definitely, I feel like I just want to kind of put that there. All right. Oops, 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 oops. Very interesting. Definitely leaving the past behind you. A very challenging, wow, 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 wow. Okay. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So I feel, only time will tell. Great. And it will. But, I kind of feel that this is more about only time will tell, because, you have to do the work here. So, you need to look after your life, your yourself here. Again, nurture, look after yourself. Okay. Friendship. So again, with that, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship. So for some of you, this can absolutely be regarding a new person. For others of you, this situation could have affected your current relationship that you're in, and your person could be very supportive, and this has brought you closer. So if you are in a healthy relationship, and this has nothing to do with your relationship, your romantic relationship, it could have been a factor that affected you or your partner. And going through this, you can look at your partner, or they can look at you for support through this. Okay. And again, if this is you and it's your relationship that is coming to an end, I feel that your friends actually will be able to support you. And for some of you, your friends could actually be the one to connect you with somebody else when the time is right. Okay. Let's see what else. This is for Cancer. But you are breaking free. You are breaking free. Wedding. Ooh, this situation involves marriage. Okay, so some of you could very well be married. This could be, again, the dissolution of um, your marriage, your relationship. One of you could have been married to somebody else. Again, for some of you, this can, if this is a situation that you were going through outside of your relationship in terms of, challenges at work or with a friendship or something, family member, I feel that your bond here strengthens. For others of you, maybe somebody or you needed to get out of, a relationship in order to start a new one. Take it as it resonates, Cancer. Okay, what do we have? Oh, wow. Okay. Your romantic feelings are real and worth exploring. So, for some of you, again, somebody new, I see a new start here. So, if someone has, kind of piqued your interest, you know, explore that, see what that's all about. But we also have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, um, different messages for different ones of you, obviously, but, just pay attention to what is going on. And that's really the best I can say, because, depending on your situation, if this is a new relationship or, a new something or other, um, maybe you do need to pay attention because nothing will come of this. For others of you, um, maybe there won't be any red flags. It's just, in order for you to know if this is a this new situation. I feel this is about a new situation because something is obviously, this is done. Okay. Whatever this challenge was, this is coming to an end. All right. So, let's get some more on that. Actually, what I want is for some of you, actually, for some of you, there could have been, a friend that has always been there for you and has always been waiting in the wings. They've been there, they've been super supportive, and they've stood by your side, and there could very well be a romance blossoming. I think, it's kind of like, now that you are not embroiled in whatever that was that you were, it's kind of like you turn around and you're like, wow, it's just like this Four of Cups here. It's like, here are all the troubles, the challenges with these three, and here is this great big cup of love cradling you. And it's like, yeah, it's been here all the time. So for some of you, you could kind of, it's like you look up one day and you're like, oh my gosh, it's like, I never even thought, I never saw you that way. Wow. Or, vice versa. Maybe somebody's doing that for you. Okay. I want one card to clarify those, please. This is for Cancer. Whew. Okay. Yes, here you are. Five of emotions, disappointed. Some of you could have very easily closed your heart, to everything, just out of self-preservation. But, we have the five of emotions, five of cups, and then we have the knight of emotions here. So, somebody is definitely coming in with an offer, and he is in the upright. So, definitely don't close your heart to the new. Okay. I'm going to just say that. I'm just going to say that. Don't close your heart to the new opportunity. Okay. Um, Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. So new inspiration coming in. I like to see that. Let's get some more oracle cards. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay, for those of you who thought that you would never my goodness, counselor, Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Wow, look at that. Counseling, spiritual teacher, passion. Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. What? See, I don't know, somebody new. Somebody new. Or, if this is, something that you and your partner have been going through a major challenge, um, this has actually renewed your passion for each other because you've come through this and you've been each other's friend and support through the whole thing. So it's actually strengthened your connection. Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and conversations. Yes, friendships. Definitely. Definitely. Okay. Spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Exactly. As I saw earlier, many of you are finally, because maybe of this challenge, many of you are, learning more about, and even with, the Hierophant here, many of you are, turning to, the spiritual understandings, strengthening your gifts, your spiritual gifts. If you're psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, you're tarot readers, or you want to become tarot readers, you're maybe taking courses, doing runes, any kind of divination, also, meditation, tapping in with your guides, etc. And I feel that, again, whatever you've gone through is elevating you spiritually here. A final breakthrough. Cancer. Wow, Cancer, you have really been through it. This was a tough situation, but I feel that, your worst worries are not, well, maybe your worst worries are that it will end, but I feel that the worry that was really held you back was, okay, when this ends, then what? What's next for me? And I feel that that was really what was holding you back more than anything. Knowledge, seek knowledge. Wow. Again, counseling. We've got that Knight of Voices that came flying in here with information. Again, that can also be a counselor. For some of you, this Knight of Voices, as I said, could be your lawyer, your legal counsel, paralegal, something like that. Seek knowledge. And I feel, again, with that Seven of Swords here in reverse, it's like, okay, the truth has come out. We've uncovered the scoundrel. We've uncovered, the deception here. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Let things happen. Yeah. Again, for some of you, either you or somebody else, reluctant to let whatever it is come to a final close. It's happening. I mean, it's happening with or without your permission, I feel. Okay, let's get a little bit of advice here. This is for Cancer, please. This is for Cancer. The Odyssey. Take in the beauty of country lands and botany. Explore the wonder like a gypsy traveler's odyssey. Yeah, it's a new journey, new lands, new people, new path. Absolutely. And don't, it's inviting you forward. You cannot stay in the situation that you were in, obviously. Hummingbird song. Nectar of sweetness in joy it brings. The hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. Also what I'm getting, so there you go. Also what I'm getting, Cancer, is that some of you, may need to turn, are thinking of turning to, working with herbs, essential oils, more natural applications for, healing modalities here. And some of you, maybe using them yourself right now to help ease your tension. Definitely look into that and make sure that you are using quality oils, okay, to really make a difference. It's very, very important. So, I mean, they can be a little pricey, but you don't need a whole collection necessarily. But just read up a little bit on it as well, okay? Knowledge. So I do feel that that might be an opportunity for some of you to, learn about it. And some of you could be using, herbs, teas, natural remedies, sort of, moving into holistic medicines. Some of you that can be actually, where you're headed. And let's get a fortune cookie for you here. Let's get a fortune cookie. What do we have for Cancer, please? What do we have? Cancer, wow, you have had, what a ride. My goodness. But just be so, be gentle with yourself. You're allowed. Love life. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. Wow. Let's get two more. Surprise. Ooh. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Well, for many of you, this is obviously about your love life here. But I mean, this could be friends as well. So, yeah, interesting. And a disappointment, definitely. I mean, this whole section, this 10 of Swords is total disappointment. But the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities, parting ways, unwavering faith. Because, we do have those two cards, the 10 of Swords, the Devil. But then we have Page of Emotions, a new opportunity, to help move you forward. So I like it. I like it. Let's get one more, please, for Cancer. One more, please. Whoop, okay. Didn't take long. Change. A change of residence, partner, career, or job is in the cards, literally. You're restless in the need of change, and that is exactly what is coming your way. Yeah, okay. End of a cycle, big time here. Wow, Cancer, good heavens, that is quite the journey that you have been on. But you have all the strength. You have more strength than you know, and you know, follow your intuition, look after yourself, and allow people who want to help you and support you. Allow them to do that. And anybody who is not supporting Cancer, get out. Especially at this time, you need to be surrounded. Where was that gentleness? What did I see? Gentleness. One of the cards was about that. Oh, here it is. Sandalphon. Yeah. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Yes. So be very careful because you are very sensitive to energies, Cancer, and it's important, for you to, keep your sanity here. Very important. Mental health could be, because I feel like you've really been through something that really kind of brought you to the brink. Um, but you're moving through it, because as we look at this, when we move forward, we've got news coming in, we have support, we've got this queen of inspiration, someone to lead you, guide you, inspire you. Again, it could be you, but from what I'm seeing here, I feel like this could really be, again, this could be a tarot reader, this could be a healer, again, a guide of some kind, but moving you toward healing and an understanding, and as I say, for many of you, this can absolutely be where the information that you're learning, what you're going through now, your steps, and it's pushing you to a new understanding of esoteric matters, of yourself, and you're going to take this, and in one way or another, you don't necessarily have to set up a formal business, but just through whatever you're doing, you'll be helping people because of what you have been through. I know you're in a challenging spot here, but this is actually, quite a beautiful reading, because I'm happy to see the sun is definitely going to rise for you. Okay, Cancer. So hang in there, and some good things are coming. All right. Okay, Cancer. Again, if you wanted to enter for that personal reading, free personal reading, I will never charge you for anything on this channel. Just in the comments, I am worthy of whatever it is. Okay, whatever you want to say. And I'll be doing that draw on the 28th of this month. So I'm going to leave you here, and I'm going to, I'm sending prayers and good energy out your way, Cancer, to help you get through this. So peace, love, and light. And thank you for stopping by. Until next time, look after yourself. Bye bye, Cancer.